Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Insanity Check. I, of course, am Ken. Who else would I be? Today is kind of a special show. As some of you might know who been a faithful viewers, as I've been informed, some of you guys have our first show on a calendar someplace. We appreciate it. We just celebrated our third anniversary. So now we have our, our special co-host back, Natalie, of course, my man Dre, Skillet, as as the Secret Service calls him.
Exactly.
And all the way over on the end is he's like the Gandalf to this whole thing. This is 8, ladies and gentlemen. 8 is the one who ushered us into the world of online television, of internet radio, etc., etc. Welcome, 8. Thanks for finally showing up.
Hey, man.
Thanks for finally inviting me, brother.
That's crap. You were supposed to be on the first show. You were
That's right.
You were actually
That's right.
slated to be on the very first show when we
Probably
came over.
couldn't make it.
Well, I know you couldn't make it. That dude said he wouldn't let you go. But that's all right. Never mind that. But in any case.
It's okay.
So how have things been, man?
I mean, everything is good, man.
Okay.
I'm just happy to see you guys surviving. With 3 years, you said?
Yeah, man.
man.
There's 33 years. 2 years with you and 1 here.
I have no idea how you did it. I really didn't expect it. When I first saw you, I thought you was going to last maybe 2 months or so, 2-3 months.
Is that true?
But yeah. But you guys have a great product, though.
And tell the audience what, and I was touched when he said this, we were his favorite show.
You were my favorite. You know what? I would actually only engineer certain shows at a particular time. I didn't, I would send anybody else to engineer, but I always came back to engineer. Insanity Check.
Thank you. I appreciate
Great
it.
product, man.
I appreciate that, man. And as a matter of fact, I was saying before we started recording that the relationship and the interplay between you and I and Ken and I and you. Yeah, exactly. So,
Explain it a little bit.
I don't want to go into that
different
kind of
manner
detail.
than that, brother.
No, man.
Fully clothed
fully
interplay.
clothed. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know what kind of
we've
stuff
never had any interplay.
No.
Is that where I got called on?
Exactly. It'll add some
Yeah, you need to
estrogen to
change
the
it up.
show.
Yeah.
Any case, people were like, they missed the fact that, we were always like,
Have you ever
jiving
interplayed
at
with
each other.
them? Often? Yeah.
Crickets.
My mind went completely south.
Completely south.
Completely south.
Oh, man, but they missed all of the drops and stuff that you used to put on the show, the little silly sound effects and stuff like that, and the whole improvisational tone that
It
it
was
took.
an interesting dynamic, man. You
Yeah.
guys always had a great product. I don't think people understand how difficult it is to actually put on a show. I mean, it's
Every damn week.
yeah, it sounds easy, and I mean, if you're talented, you can obviously improvise a lot. But the research that goes into it, the promotion that goes into it, and the hard work, man, it's I definitely give you guys hats off for that one.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot.
So what's been happening at SD World Vision, bro?
Yes, man.
SD World Vision is going pretty well. It's a online station I own. We do web TV. A lot of green screening. We're also located here in Brooklyn, New York, as you guys know, and it's going well. We got some new shows. We do a lot of live events now. I was just telling Dre that. So we broadcast, church services. We broadcast comedy shows, art shows, whatever it is. We did networking events, so it's been going pretty well.
Yeah, it's a funny thing because he was mentioning you said the church show is one of the shows is with the Israelites, right?
Yeah, the Israelites. Yeah, the brothers who used to stand on 125 and wild out.
and scream at people.
Israelites.
And
Shout out to the Israelites, just in case they watching it.
Yeah.
no, really,
When I
seriously.
get met up in the
Like,
outside
yeah.
there.
No, it's kind of funny because you were doing a sort of like a documentary
I
or
was
something
planning on filming a documentary on the Israelites.
on the Israelites because, see, I was introduced to Israelites when obviously anybody that walked downtown Fulton, they was going to scream at you and shout at you and say a whole bunch of kind of blasphemy and stuff like that. But no, it was actually on public access television like 20 years ago or something. And I remember seeing this Israelite guy whipping a Klansman while another guy was saying, read. And the guy is whipping the Klansman.
See, that was my favorite part to read.
Then read.
I'm sorry, Natalie, are you familiar with the Israelites?
A little bit.
So have you seen these guys walking around? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure they have these like black, ceremonial things on,
Oh, yeah,
and they're
yeah.
shouting at people on the street as they walk by and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, those guys. And they had this show, and the whole thing. And after they would give the guy a couple of hot lashes, then they would go read, and they would read some scriptures, and it was just
hold on.
hysterical.
The Klansman was doing the reading?
No, the Klansman was doing the screaming. It was some big Bojack dude was whipping the Klansman while another guy was reading, and then there was a dude talking all this sermonizing stuff. So he would say what he say, some hot lashes for the Klansmen, then read, and then the other dude would start reading some scriptures. So I mean, I thought it was one of the most entertaining things that I've ever seen. But you're saying
And
yours
they
is
would
a
always
more,
have costumes and stuff like
costumes
that.
and stuff like that,
fully
gauntlets
dressed.
and shit like
Like
that.
they
so.
like they were WWF fighters. Or
That's what I
something.
was like. Yo, they had the
Yeah,
gauntlets
basically.
and everything, like ring
I said
entrance.
the part of the reason why I wanted to do the documentary on these guys is because I thought they were some of the best entertainment that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, at any given moment, like I said, they're screaming for homosexuals to be killed. They're shouting down, and there was always one white guy who was trying to speak reason to these kids, and they're just, and this is like a dude, like, you know, I'm mic'd. You know, these guys had megaphones,
Oh, yeah, megaphone, all
microphones,
kinds.
big speakers like this. And some guys like, that's not the word of God. Shut up, white devil. Da, da.
And they were, literally.
Hilarious.
But the thing is, those guys knew the Bible back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys can
exactly.
recite anything back and forth. So, I mean, that was always the interesting dynamic to see people try to approach them with reason and religion, and these guys actually know the scriptures all over the place. So you had to attack them from a level of ignorance. You couldn't attack them with anything in the Bible because these dudes knew it like the back of their
Well,
hand.
the Bible is ignorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but enough of the Israelites. We
Yeah.
were talking about me.
Exactly.
So,
About 8.
Yeah.
How did you
So
get
yeah,
that
so what do
name?
they do? I'm sorry, but what do they do on your show? They do the preaching?
No, they actually they broadcast from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Seriously?
Really?
every Saturday. It's like a full service, all out. And
Do they have the
Wow.
ceremonial garbs on and stuff like that? or just-
some of them, yeah, not all of them,
do
but
they
some
still
of
do the
them.
read and all that stuff?
Don't hear a lot of reads.
Oh.
No, I guess because the guys already read,
yeah.
they probably don't have to tell them to read.
Oh, okay, you never know, man. I thought that was part of the
Like you don't
gimmick.
want to scream read over somebody that's actually reading.
Oh, maybe the guys had to pause and
Okay,
kiss
so
some ass.
now I'm curious. So like, I mean, in general, what are they doing for 10 hours? Yeah.
It's like, you know what it is. I think that part of their religion is it's a sun up to sundown kind of thing. So they have to take part in services. So I mean, some of it is prayer, some of it is music. It's like anything else, but they go yeah.
I mean, are they okay with your proclivities?
My hula hoop.
I'm just making sure because I know those guys have like certain positions that they take on certain things. I just wanted to make sure everything is okay with you.
Well, I know. I know you have certain positions that you like taking.
Yeah, whatever.
We talked about it outside.
Yeah, exactly.
You actually do some exercise to make sure.
All I know is
you're
they just
secure in
had.
those
All I
positions,
know
right?
is they just had to pull something out and put something back in for you.
This was every week, every fucking
Do you
week.
still do the downward dog?
No, I'm
don't
not
do that
down with
anymore.
that no more, man.
But do you want to tell your audience about your inner thigh workouts?
Yo, I got this great inner thigh workout. Well, you want to tell them how you got the name 8? That was like the cutoff limit,
Do you
right?
clinch up?
That was like the cutoff limit, right? That's what 8 was, the cutoff limit for,
No.
for the girth or the distance?
For the girth?
Or the distance, what was it for?
Listen, I have a new book out. It's called Changing My Hashtag Perspective. It's available on Barnes & Nobles and Amazon. So,
Really?
yeah.
Did you actually write this yourself?
I was about to say,
I wrote it myself. It's doing pretty well. I'm trying to reach the bestsellers list, but it's going great.
that's what the bestsellers is. What is
Top
5,000? What is 5,000 hardcover copies in 1 week to hit the bestseller list?
Well, it depends. It depends. You have to be in the top 100 in your whatever your genre is
Oh, okay.
to reach the Amazons.
And what is your genre?
It's self-help.
Self-help.
Yeah, it's a self-help book.
Oh, okay.
Is it kind of like Dianetics and shit?
No, there's no Dianetics in it. It is actually just talking about what I learned over the years working with you guys and other people like you. It's about tolerance for the gay community. So a lot of people don't practice that. So I just show you how to have an inner peace about. I mean, because you're people too, and I respect that. I respect
exactly.
your differences.
Got clear.
You guys have a great relationship.
I know we have
on camera and
on
off, by the
camera.
way.
On,
Yeah.
See, so he's throwing you under the bus along with me. You
I'm
see
just
this?
saying.
That's okay.
Dude, Jimmy.
How's King Ramsey's doing, by the way?
Hey, you brought the guy King Ramses. I ain't bring her.
I didn't bring King Ramsey's.
Yes,
dude.
you
That
did.
was
Yeah.
that was.
No,
that was
through
you.
You referred him to me
You.
from some dungeon
That's
or some
right.
shit you
From
met
some
him.
I
in.
dungeon, that's
referred
right.
him to you
And you had him on the
personally,
show,
and
that
you
other-
was what?
Exactly. You were interrelating and interplaying with King Ramses
No,
a
no,
lot.
no.
You even had his name echoing. Ramses. Why, man?
Ramses. Listen, which camera am I on again? I have a new book out. It's called Changing My Hashtag Perspective. Check it out. Make sure you see us on sdworldvision.com. I'm not doing radio anymore. I stopped. You know, I actually I got turned down for the Hot 97 job. I was like in serious contention. To land.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
we got in the air checks and the interviews, and they said enough, Negro. You know,
Oh,
go
damn.
home. So,
That's
but it,
unfortunate.
no, I mean, it actually was pretty cool. I don't think I want to do radio anymore. I don't think I'm interested in doing radio.
So what are you yourself doing? I mean, are you just overseeing everything? You're managing, enterprising?
Yeah. I'm just trying to make money like the white man. You know, just trying to.
And white woman. And white
Yeah,
woman.
I hear
you're making money.
I'm trying.
You trying? Yeah, we're the same. We both trying to make money.
Hustling.
Yeah, I see the similarities.
Yeah.
You know
kinda
about
look alike.
hustling. You know about hustling from back in the days, right?
Um,
Street corner hustling.
Yeah, I've hustled a few times.
Stay on top of it. I don't want to diss you, man.
'Cause I was about to come back.
I don't
you
want
know,
to. I don't
and
want
that's
to
how
diss
your
you.
aunt was doing.
Oh,
back then.
Again,
whatever.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
See, you know, you guys would have to go back deep into the YouTube archives to even begin to understand what these two lovers are actually talking about.
Well, he
You know how
takes
many
baths
people-
with his aunt. You don't. It's not a lot.
I just can't believe you rocking that picnic table shirt on, man. I'm just like, you come
I
up here.
like it.
Yeah, I
Thank
like
you.
it too, man. I know. I
You
feel
just
like
want me to take it
I just
off.
want to throw some barbecue
Do you
sauce
want me
on
to
it.
take it
No,
off?
I don't want. I don't
Just
want.
say it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to start from the top button or the bottom?
The bottom button. The bottom button.
Because that's in your way, right? You want to get to what you want to get to quickly.
Straight to the action.
I
Yeah,
got
get
you.
straight to the
I
point.
totally understand. I feel your pain, brother. It's not gonna happen, but I feel you though. It's cool.
Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
we definitely appreciate you coming through for the
Yes,
show,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate being here. I'll come back anytime. I miss you guys, man.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean,
Yeah,
that was
man.
some
I
of the
mean,
most
we had
fun.
some good, we had some
literally,
good goddamn times.
literally,
without
I was
question.
just literally when I had to give you the camera, right?
You said literally 4 times. That's
I
not
was
good.
I know, but I'm just thinking, no.
It's not
When
good
I
for
gave you
TV
the
though.
camera,
Literally.
Literally.
literally,
When are you
we had the
talking?
last show. The camera that you just took to do your project, we had the last show on there. So yeah, and I was just watching the last show with the out. You know, obviously we were recording, and you know, when he would cut it, we were just talking. I was like, man, I remember how sad I was that day.
Yeah, it was.
I was,
It was
honestly sad the last day.
It was
at
only 2
SC World.
years,
and
bro.
it was because of you. I mean, I didn't. That kind of fun that we had.
Come on, man.
Oh,
That
little
was-
bit.
now
The,
just-
the
I'm gonna
memories,
let you
man.
do your
See,
thing,
You're
man.
supposed to
Just
come
go
in with
ahead,
the
dog.
Ripaway shirt on, man. Come on, you know
My
how
fault.
it
Next
goes,
time,
man.
next time
You
I'll
know
be
how it
ready.
goes.
I know how anxious you get.
Exactly.
Before I have to put a big red X over this fucking show in editing. Anyway, again, man, really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
Hit us again,
definitely.
SD World Vision, name of your book, and where can they get it?
Changing My Hashtag Perspective. It's a social network book. Catch it on Amazon, Barnes and anywhere where they sell books. can
Okay,
catch
you got
that.
like the Twitter
SD
and all
World
that other
Vision,
kind of stuff for
Twitter,
yourself?
everything is Street Disciples.
Street Disciples? Any
Yeah,
particular?
spelled with a Z. I mean, if you can't spell it, is what it is. But you
Street
know,
Disciples.
anybody black knows that
Street Disciples.
any S turns into a Z. It's at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The R is backwards. And the Toys
Yeah,
R Us didn't start
exactly.
that.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, appreciate it, bro. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you. Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.
for
And
having me.
we will be back. This is 8, ladies and gentlemen, our mentor.
Right. Hey, come on, man.
Let me get ready.